So I'm in the process of making these panels, and this is why I bought that spray unit, and I'll explain here in a second, but I'll start by showing you my larger unit and coming back outside the shop. This is my larger spray unit, kind of tucked here in the corner. I just kind of put it away for the winter, but this is way too large to do those panels, and I'll explain why. The fan width from the spray is too wide, and I'm going to put you on hold. Also notice the hose there. So here we are back outside, and what I mean by spray fan width, this is only 2.5 inches wide here, and the spray unit on that larger unit's like 8 inches to 10 inches, and you're going to be wasting a lot of paint going to the sides. The smaller unit that I bought has what's called a 4-inch tip, so it's only going to be, the spray is only going to go 1 inch to either side of this rail, and I've got a lot of rails to do, as you can see, and that's both sides. So I just thought it easier to use the smaller unit. The reason why I say notice the hose on the bigger one is that it takes a full quart of paint to get from the mechanism to the gun down all that hose, and I may only be using a quart of paint. So with the big one, I don't spray anything less than a gallon. It's a waste of time, but I'll show you this new unit, and I don't know if the sun's going to bother it, so we'll kind of move into the shade. That's a 32-ounce container on the bottom of this thing, and you can get a 42-ounce container, which I may get. It's an upgrade, no big deal. But I tell you, if all you're going to do is run a quart of paint, this is a thing to use. And all right, I know I'm spinning around and not going slow, but anyway, let's see if we can do this. All right, electricity's off. Give me a second here. Music's coming on. I don't want to get a YouTube strike for copyright on music, but maybe you can't hear it. Anyway, here goes the unit. I'm spraying water and cleaning it out is what I'm doing from the factory. That was a low, and here goes the high, and I'm real impressed by it. I've got the 4-inch tip on it. I don't know if you can see that. And, you can turn it to the side. You can do it upside down, sideways, and you can't do that with other types of sprayers. You can on my big one because the containment vessel is back at the motor and not at the end of the gun. So that's why I have it. But if you want to see something interesting, this is all the hardware that's going to go on those panels, and all had to be primed, and I primed it black. The frames are going to be red. These are all going to be red. So this is just like a wooden screen window. You have handles for the base of the window to lift it. Then you have these little clips to hold the plexiglass in those windows. These are hinges that go at the top, so you can lift the window up and off. And there were 144 of the little plastic clips for the plexiglass. And I'm going to put you on hold, and I'll explain the plexiglass here in a second. Okay, back again. Anyway, here's a piece of plexiglass placed in the panel. And let me lift it up so you can see it. And so that these sections get plexiglass. They're windows is what they are, but I'm not using glass, I'm using plexiglass. A little different. And all those clips you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each plexiglass panel gets 10 clips. And that's it. So that's what I was doing. That's why I have the unit. And actually I was going to buy it a couple years ago when I had a small project. Project fell through. Never bought it. I am such a tool whore. Good day.